Cowboy Logic, Season 2, Episode 2, Who We Open the Door For. Hello everyone, I'm Ann Dunbar and welcome back to Cowboy Logic. If you're new here, this is where cowboy wisdom meets real life. Today's wisdom comes from my mama, a front porch, and a knock at the door I will never forget. Whoever knocks on your door, you open it and you offer them love. On a ranch, a closed gate keeps things in and it keeps things out. You need gates and fences and even boundaries. But even when you're not sure who's on the other side, a good cowboy knows when to open the gate anyway. Not because it's safe, but because sometimes it's right. You open it for the thirsty, you open it for the lost, and you open it for the ones who need help more than they need judgment. Strength isn't about how hard you can close your heart, it's about how willing you are to open it, even when fear tells you not to. It's about 8 years old, and it was just me and my mama at the home that day. We didn't have much. We never really did. But Mama had a faith that wasn't just about Sunday morning. She lived it every single day. There was a knock at the door, and I froze. Stranger danger was drilled into us from school, and you didn't just open doors for people you didn't know. I looked at the door, and then I looked at my mama and said, Mama, you shouldn't answer that. You don't know him. She looked at me, calm and steady, and said, I'm going to answer it. We're feeling scared and confused, even a little mad. So I asked her why, and she said something I have never forgotten. Because the Bible says that could be Jesus at the door, and if he is, I want to be the kind of person who opens it. Then she opened the door. There was a man standing on the porch, scruffy and long hair, clothes that wore thin. He looked tired in a way you don't forget once you've seen it. He didn't push his way in. He stayed right there on the porch and said, Ma'am, I'm sorry to bother you. I've been walking a long time. Nobody will open the door. I'm just thirsty. Could I have some water? Mama didn't hesitate. She went into the kitchen and poured him a glass of water. And then, even though we barely had food ourselves, she made him a simple sandwich. She handed it to him on the porch. He thanked her like she'd just given him the world. And then he left. After he was gone, I was still standing there trying to make sense of it all. Mama turned to me and said, Whoever knocks on your door, you open it, and you offer them love. That was it. No lecture, no long explanation, just that. Thought about that day a lot over the years. Mama didn't ask that man where he came from. She didn't ask what he believed. And she didn't ask what his story was. She only saw a human being who was thirsty and hungry. That's cowboy logic. Real strength isn't about hard edges. It's about having the courage to stay soft when fear tells you to harden up. It's about choosing kindness when it would be easier to turn away. I don't know who that man was, and I don't know where he ended up. I know who my mama was, and I know that moment helped shape the woman and the writer I became. So today's cowboy logic is this. Whoever knocks on your door, you open it and you offer them love. Maybe life feels heavy right now. Maybe your heart feels tired. Maybe you're wondering if kindness is worth it. It always is. My stories and my heart were shaped by a woman who chose compassion over fear. I hope, in my own way, I'm still passing that on. Until next time, keep your heart open. That's where the real strength lives.